Hi guys, Megan off Leash Canine Boise. Meet Bubba. Hi Bubba. Hi. Bubba's our newest 2-week board and train. He is a 2-year-old boxer. Bubba's owners bring him to us because they've had Bubba since he was a puppy, and they say he's a really sweet dog, but he's a pretty pushy dog. Now, Bubba's owners have had some big life changes over the last few months, and as her life has changed, she's found that these behavioral issues are coming out more and becoming more apparent and more difficult to manage him in and around the home. Now, first and foremost, the biggest thing they struggle with is Bubba's reactivity. So, Bubba is mostly reactive to other dogs. She just took him to the groomer. 2 dogs came in when he was leaving, and he was barking and lunging and going crazy. So, dog reactivity, especially on the leash, is her top priority. The other issue that they struggle with is dog, not necessarily reactivity, but pushiness. So Bubba lives with a little chihuahua, and he's really pushy with the chihuahua. He wants to dominate her. Anytime she moves around the house, he's constantly on top of her. So that's one of the things that they want to work on. Now, being pushy really comes into play in all of Bubba's life. You probably haven't seen it much here, but like when we first met him, he was jumping up on me, putting his mouth on me, biting on the leash. So he really uses his size and his pushiness to get whatever he wants. So that's another thing that they're struggling with. So we're going to work on this in lots of different ways. First and foremost, we're going to work on the heel command. Heel is going to teach Bubba to walk nicely next to us, not pulling or tugging and ignoring outside distractions. This is going to help with that reactivity on leash. We're also going to be working on a place command. Place teaches Bubba to get up on an object and stay on it. Now, this is going to be very beneficial in and around the home. It's going to help with some of that pushiness with the other dog, with the humans that live in the home, but it's also going to help give Bubba some boundaries and structure, which is exactly what he needs. In addition to the heel, oh, in addition to the heel and the place command, we're going to be working on the come command. Now, it's likely that they won't have Bubba off leash a ton due to the reactivity, but she does want to make sure that he does have the capability to come back when called, if he's out playing in the backyard or if, God forbid, he gets off the leash. We're also going to address some other nuisance behaviors. With his pushiness, you get that mouthiness, you get the jumping up. So we're going to be working on an off command. We're also going to be working on a leave it command. Now, leave it's going to help with that little dog. It's going to help with the mouthiness. It's going to help with everything across the board. And just teaching him, if we tell him to leave it, he needs to stop that. Hi. Anything else you want to add? No? Okay. We are so excited to work with Bubba. He's such a handsome boy. So make sure you stay tuned for his transformation. Good boy, Bubba.